It's holiday promo time, and I get asked a lot of questions about holiday promos. But I would say the biggest one that I've been hearing for the past several weeks is how can I stand out from my competition during the holidays? And it's a question that I get asked all year long. Competitiveness when it comes to marketing is a big challenge for a lot of people. But the answer this time of year is a little bit different. Holiday promos have a completely different energy. You need a completely different strategy. So today I wanted to share with you how you can make your online business stand out from your competition during the holiday season and into the next year as well. Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'm your host, Jennie Lyon, and today I'm excited to talk about how you can stand out from your competition during the holiday season. So the first thing is, if you haven't heard the term before, the Grunt Test. So if there's ever been a time to review your website, your social media, your email marketing, your content, to ensure that your messaging is really on point and it's clear and it's effective, now is the time. So you see, you can really have the absolute best business in the world and have the most incredible offers on the market. But if your messaging doesn't communicate that clearly to your ideal client, then you're going to lose out on sales to the businesses who are clear on their messaging. So you want to make sure that your website, your social media, your email, all of your content really passes the Grunt Test. So in other words, what does that mean? Well, it means, is your messaging so clear that a caveman could understand it, right? So that's from Story Brand. So if you guys are familiar with that. So basically I tell clients, have someone in your world hop over to your website and ask them when they land on your homepage or your landing page, whatever you're using, in the first 5 seconds, without ever knowing who your business is, can they understand who you are, what you offer, how you can make your ideal client's life better, why they should care about it, and how they can buy within 5 seconds? Sounds simple, right? But you'd be amazed at how often clients come to me who are completely unaware that their messaging wasn't communicating their business. So if possible, ask for feedback from strangers, someone who doesn't know exactly what you do, so that they can really give you that really clear feedback. You can find out really quickly whether your website, your landing page, your content passes the Grunt Test or not. So that's something that I do with all clients. If I'm going to be auditing something, especially new clients coming in, first thing I'll do is go to their website, go to their landing page, and do the Grunt Test. Can I see immediately who they are, what they do, how they can help? Is there a clear call to action? And most times there is not, or it's missing some piece of it. So definitely check that out. And it is really important during the holiday season, because hopefully you're going to see this influx of customers who are coming in, especially from a cold audience. So if you haven't had that opportunity to really look and see what that first impression is going to look like, you definitely want to do that so that you can really hit that out of the park. Next up is to leverage personalization, because who doesn't love to feel like they're being taken care of? The last thing that we want is our ideal client to feel like they're just a number. And one of the most effective ways that you can really grab that attention is to deliver personalized experiences. So personalization alone can boost engagement, it can increase your conversion rates, and it can really set you apart from your competitors, because you're not offering a one-size-fits-all in your promos. So one really great way to do this is by sending very targeted emails to segmented audiences of your email list. So you want to think about, how can you separate out your list? How can you segment it? What makes sense? Is it that you're going to separate them by preferences, by past purchases, by their engagement levels? What can you do to tailor those holiday offers? Personalized subject lines and even personalized messaging can improve your open rates and your click-through rates, and of course, your conversions as well. Next up is to follow the numbers. We love the numbers, right? So offering a really good promotion really comes down to understanding your ideal customer, and what better way to do that than to utilize their buying behaviors to lead the way. So for example, say that you are a product-based business and you realize that you have a group of 2 or 3 items that are commonly purchased together. So you can really utilize that information to create a holiday bundle for those 3 products, because you already know that people in your target audience are going to enjoy all 3 of them. So why not bundle them together and offer them some sort of an incentive, like a discount or maybe a bonus item. We love a bonus item to drive the sale. And then additionally, you can utilize dynamic content blocks or ads to reintroduce a product or a service to someone who has searched for that item or something similar. This works all the time. So I'll tell you guys a very funny story that happened this week. So there's a particular shoe brand that I love, and I'm on their email list, and I get their emails every day. And I recently ordered a pair of boots from them. And when they came, my husband Jason was like, "Those boots are very cute. I think I need some boots." And so I put that on my list, like, okay, I'm going to get him some boots for the holiday. So I asked him, what kind of boots do you like? He showed me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to, put that in my little bank here. And, when I start my holiday shopping, I'm going to order those boots for him. So lo and behold, yesterday I got a holiday promo email from this brand, and they were doing a flash sale every day this week. And the email that came in yesterday had the boots that he wanted. I was like, I'm buying those boots. That's fantastic. I'm going to buy those boots. I put the boots in the cart, and it wasn't free shipping until a certain dollar amount. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm getting another pair of boots for myself. So I put a pair of boots in for him and a pair of boots in for myself, submitted my order. I was very happy. And then I thought to myself, oh no, did I order the right size for him? So I thought, oh my gosh, I better go check. So I went downstairs and I tried to sneak into the bedroom to check the size of his shoes, and they were different sizes. So it was of no help. But he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I was just wondering what size shoe you wear." Then after I got off work, I came downstairs, and he made me a cup of tea, and we were sitting and talking. And he goes, "Did you buy shoes today?" And I said, "Why?" And he said, "I bought shoes today." And I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "I was wondering if you bought shoes because you were, looking into my shoes. What's going on there?" And I was like, "Holiday surprise. What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh no, did you order shoes from that brand?" I said, "Yes." And he goes, "So did I." And I was like, "No." And he was like, did you buy them for me?" And I was like, "Yes, I bought them for you." And I asked him, "Did you buy them for me?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, "But I had to put a second pair in to ensure that I would get free shipping." And I was like, "No way." I was like, "Pull up your order." He pulled up his order. I pulled up mine. He came and sat by me on the sofa. We ordered each other the exact same thing. So we now have 2 orders coming to our house with the exact same 2 pairs of boots for each of us. I mean, this is, you guys, I can't make this stuff up. This is what happens when you've been married to someone for almost 30 years. This is what happens. But my point is those emails that we get are so targeted. They knew that I had been looking at those boots. They knew that he had been looking at those boots. And this type of thing happens all of the time. So you really want to think about, when people search for your item or they come to your website, do you have something in place to ensure that you capture them? If it's not today, at a later time. That's where really having some dynamic content will really come in, and retargeting will work really well. Okay. Went off on a tangent there. All right, so next up is to amp up your social proof. So during the holiday season, customers are really focused on making safe purchases. They are really seeking reassurance. They want to make sure that they are purchasing the best quality products, and they want to make sure that they're purchasing from businesses that they can trust. So you really want to make sure that your products and services have ample customer testimonials, product reviews, even influencer recommendations will go a long way in building that trust with that new customer. And the more recent the positive reviews and the testimonials, the better. So I always tell clients, you always want to be getting product reviews, testimonials, case studies. You want to make sure those are up to date. And another great way to do that is to incorporate user-generated content. So this is really a growing marketing strategy that encourages customers to share photos or videos of your product or your service on social media, which then humanizes your brand and it creates this sense of community. So you see that a lot on like TikTok. You'll see a million influencers on there that are talking about some product or service that they love in hopes that someone will buy it. Next up is to optimize for mobile shoppers. This, it seems like it should just be such a, of course, everything should be mobile optimized, right? And if you have been online shopping, and have you ever been frustrated when a website just doesn't work, and then you immediately click away and then you never go back? Yeah, absolutely. Me too. So you don't want your customers doing that when they land on your website this holiday season. So really make sure that you're checking to see what the mobile version of your website or your landing page looks like. You want to make sure that you have a seamless mobile experience. This will absolutely help with conversions, but it also helps you to rank better in search results that are mobile, and it really increases your online visibility. So think about things like reducing the page loading speed as much as possible by optimizing your images, reducing any unnecessary code. You want to make sure that those pages load as quick as possible. So we did this for a client just recently that we're running ads to their membership this time of the year, and their membership landing page was so slow, 11 seconds. We were like, this is never going to work. We have to fix the landing page before we can run ads to it. So we did all of this work. We optimized everything that we possibly could. We reduced and removed all of the unnecessary code. We're able to get it down to 3 seconds. So, now we're being successful. So, you really want to make sure that it's super easy for someone to check out. So ideally, if someone's coming to your landing page or onto your website, they should be able to complete their purchase in no more, I say 3 clicks, but 3 to 5 clicks tops. It needs to be fast. We don't want them click, 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 click. If you can make it very seamless that they land on your landing page, they learn more, they click a button, it goes to the shopping cart, they enter their info, they hit submit, they're done. That would be great. The way that you can really, the more that you can reduce the number of steps in that checkout process is really going to minimize the friction of them not placing the order. And then last but not least is to upgrade your digital marketing strategy. So if you do want your business to stand out from your competition during the holiday season, then it really is essential to approach your marketing strategically. You really want to emphasize that customer experience at every single touch point. And if I'm honest, I know that all of these techniques that I've talked about today can sometimes seem a lot easier, easier said than done. But, maybe you're not a digital marketing, strategist, maybe you're not a website designer or developer or an ad specialist or an expert copywriter. So what can you do? Well, you can give us a call. We have a team of all the experts that you could possibly need at your disposal. And we're really going to give your business the productivity of a 25 plus person team without having to go through all of the work to hire and manage the team. So we are accepting new clients going into the holiday season and the new year, which means all you have to do is schedule a free consultation at jennielyon.com/chat with Jennie. And we can talk about your goals and where you hope, you're going to be in the next year and really create a strategy for you that's going to move you towards your business goals. All right, well, that's what I have for you this week. Happy holiday promos. And if you do need any help, please reach out. If not, I'll see you next time on another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. See you soon.